Welcome to CTC Curse Remedy. Today's date is June 13, 2026. My name is Chung Wun Lam. Currently, I'm writing the basically like the four TC development period that I got into, but during the four TC development period, it's very controversial because during the third development period, I have to write like these many chapters about this period of time that I have to stop the third development period because I was dealing with contemplation of commit suicide in my life. So returning to the fourth one, basically I was explaining where did I kind of in a way, how did I was able to come back from that in a way that, it was just sort of, about to kill myself because of the TC development and things like that. So how I was able to come back from that. So pretty much I'm trying to explain that by explaining it first, explaining about why did I had the two period of time that I have wrote the Ada. The first one is on 2013 writing Ada, and the second one is 2022 writing Ada. So pretty much I'm finishing up those two first, then and also the 6 contents that I wrote on why I decided to have a 4 TC development period. So basically those two, like trying to focus on, and pretty much I've already done with the why I have a 4 TC development period, and I'm currently trying to like coming to an end on the writing 8 of Rav, the two different period. And so pretty much I'm at the end of the 2022 writing 8 of Rav, and pretty much I was explaining about back on 1998, there was this period of time that invited friends and neighbor over to my apartment to watch the Kenshin's TV series, which is an animation on Japanese anime or animations slash animations on about during the time where like the samurais, it's a way like the customs and tradition and custom of the samurai, it's coming to an end. So it was during that period of time, and that's where the setting takes place in the Kenshin's TV series. Anyway, pretty much like it's pretty much like just like I don't know, like pretty much we're just saying that how I've been just killing myself and self-punishing myself or killing myself over and over almost daily, and it's just so depressing and just like, and also it's like wanting to it's like pretty much it's just this period of time that is just really I don't know, like technically like I should really focus on maybe to make my life not so painful and miserable, and maybe less of the pain and misery in my life, and like basically what I'm trying to say is just if I could just probably say maybe someone, I don't know, like maybe I just that's how it happened, even though like I just want to say maybe skip the 1998 watching Kenshin with my friends and family. Maybe might lessen the pain and misery in my life, maybe just like come on, come over, like friends and neighbor, and then we come to agreement that we gotta skip that. But I haven't even seen him around, it's just like, have I not got enough pain and misery in my life? Why bring up these controversial events is way in the past, and so far away at another continent and things like that? Haven't I got enough pain and misery in my life already? It's like, anyway, so I'm saying, poverty is a disease that, or a poverty kill, or poverty is like a disease that spread, just like killing everyone and everything it touches, it's like no mercy and just so harsh and cruel, make a person in so much pain and misery. No one would come near that person, would acknowledge that person. It's poverty kill, it's like, who want to have poverty in their life, it's like they look at me, the next day they're gonna have poverty in their life and things like that, it's poverty kill, it's a disease, it's like, get overcome your poverty and have some richness and abundance in your life already, it's like no one cares about you, no one would acknowledge you because poverty kills, it's like, overcome the poverty in your life already, it's like no one will acknowledge you, no one will look at you, no one will care about you because no one want to also be involved with poverty because poverty kill. The world only acknowledge richness and abundance. No one want to involve with poverty. No matter how much struggle you're going through, no one will ever acknowledge you because poverty kill. Anyway, so like I was thinking maybe if I do get to see my friends and neighbors back in 1998 in my old apartment, which at the Pacific Beach neighborhood at 1750 Grand Avenue, and it's like maybe get this chance, like we come getting together and maybe talk it out, it's like maybe you shouldn't bring out that we have watched it, the Kenshin TV series, because look at our life, like still dealing with all this pain and misery in our life and things like that. Why bring up something that is so heavily burdened? It's like these very controversial events and things like that. It's like I would, it's just really poverty kill, kind of like in a way, just like watching a person who's struggling against poverty and just don't acknowledge that person. It's just like, he should have never got yourself in this dealing with the poverty, and no one want to involve with poverty. That's The world only acknowledges richness and abundance. No one cares about poverty. No one wants to be involved with poverty. It's like, see how you're gonna get out of this. It's like, how are you gonna beat this? No one want to involve with poverty. No one want. So how are you gonna win this? You're just gonna constantly struggle your whole life against poverty, and no one would acknowledge you, and no one would acknowledge poverty, and it's very painful to kill a person. It's like, maybe it's like, so, like, I've been just saying that maybe a miracle could happen. Someone could come upon my PTTS blog or my YouTube channel, leave me feedback. Maybe instead of, keep saying that I'm gonna die very painfully because no one will acknowledge poverty, no one would look at poverty because the world only acknowledge richness and abundance. And I'm gonna continue. So pretty much trying to break that, and trying to break that cycle also on killing myself and self-punish myself for killing myself over and over daily. So trying to, break these cycles is, it's like, and just hopefully like having lesser pain and misery in my life. It's like, and that's just how it happened in 1998. Just so happened on the Cartoon Network channel. It was first time, the Kenshin was first time being released in the USA on the Cartoon Network channel. Invited friend and neighbor over to my apartment and watch it together. Just it's like, that's how it happened. That's part of my occupation as a journalist and the journalism and things like that. I mean, if I could, I would, like invite friends and a neighbor over together and talk it out. Maybe can we just skip this event? It's like, because we already have enough controversial events in our life that fill it with a lot of pain and misery. We could talk it out. We have communication skill. We have this ability to talk these things out. And okay, so thank you for watching PTTS. Okay, anyway, well, before I end the session, like if I have anything else I want to add to today PTTS sessions, I will add it on the next PTTS session. Like maybe like I was just saying, just hanging on to that miracle that could happen to me, just for now, instead of just killing myself and self-punishing myself for killing myself over and over daily. So just hoping that miracle can happen. Someone come upon my YouTube channel, my PTTS blog or YouTube channel, and leave me a feedback. Save me a lot of pain and misery. So just want to, give myself that break and keep it at that, instead of killing myself and self-punishing myself or killing myself over and over daily. It's just really cool, like living. It's just like life is more than that. It's just like, why a person have to be in this kind of punishment? What did I do to deserve this? So I'm gonna keep it at that. Give myself that break. That a miracle could happen to me. Someone could come upon my PTTS blog or my YouTube channel and leave me a feedback on my PTTS blog on my YouTube channel. It would save me a lot of pain and misery. Okay, so if I have anything else I want to add to today PTTS sessions video, I will add it to the next PTTS sessions video. Thank you for watching PTTS. Thank you for following PTTS. I'm going to end this video in 3, 2, 1.